Okay, let's head over to the Royal Palace. For a second I thought we actually encountered something on the way there.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
I'm supposed to be in there. Persuasion. Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
I mean, she said she sees it, so... Another persuasion. Then let me stop him. You know it's the only way.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
She fucking disappeared. Alright. Just go ahead and head on in. Damn it.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Oh, don't tell me his armor's bugging, I can't tell. I think we're okay. Blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence
Pretty
they
sure his
came?
armor's bugging. I think I'm actually gonna go back through this and reload real quick and see if I can fix this. Alright, so apparently that was a bug. Everything's fixed now. I got us back to the same spot. And let's see here. Well, I wouldn't save 1. And with 3, it's You know, you allowed Rendon Howe to imprison and torture innocents. It's not directly implicating him. Where this one, on the other hand, it's you sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself.
There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Totally makes sense. Persuasion. Then you should be supporting Merrick's son.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
Here we go. What have I done? I protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn.
Nice,
this
she
man
brings it up
seized
anyway.
Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Damn. I don't like the third one, how it comes out. Just doesn't fit. We'll just go with one. The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Well, there's only one idiot left on your side. Or should I say there's the idiot left on your side. Ah, you lose. That's so childish. We're not going to go with that one. The Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Oh no, we're not gonna make the move to attack him. Okay, so call off your men. We'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Now, my very first time doing this, I thought, okay, I'm gonna have Alistair do it. You know, so they'll be seeing their next king, you know, in combat with one of the best champions. Thing is, that does not work out in the end the way you want it to, because then it becomes that Nora will not marry, and we want that. So, I'll be fighting this duel.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Alright, yeah, use that real quick. See ya. Go ahead and mark you. Quick strike's going.
Now's
And
better
stuff.
than later. This'll be fun. Bad at you!
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I can't remember how it plays out from here. There's a few different things that can go down. I don't want to mess this up. But I'll go with I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. The Taern is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Would that even work? He's not exactly loyal to us.
What does loyalty matter? We are what we are. The joining binds us to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the Deep Roads, or the Blight Lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Now, okay, so we do get the option after. Here's the problem with this. Obviously, Alistair does not like the idea whatsoever. And because I'm not going to choose this option, I'm going to explain what happens. Say, did I decide to put him through the joining? At this point, Alistair feels completely betrayed, and he leaves our team, and Loghain takes his place as the tank. Like he's pretty much a exactly that role, same role as Alistair in the party. Now his actual gifts, you've actually seen a few of them, was the different maps. They're supposed to be his special gifts. But since I much rather keep Alistair, even though, like, directly in my party anyway, I'm gonna go with no. Loghain has to die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Okay, maybe this is where I was thinking it. So, I could have actually had Alistair fight him. But it's... as I was saying a moment ago, if you have Alistair do it, which was supposed to be meant for this to kill him, Honora wants nothing to do with Alistair at that point, because then he's now become the person who killed her father. So... very well. I'll be the one doing it. Jeez.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this,
We've
Nora.
been through this.
Warden, will you help us?
Okay, let's talk to Alistair.
I hope your route is clear here.
Okay. What makes you a better choice than Honora? Like, we're gonna do this in front of everyone.
I can do this. I may not know politics the way she does, but I know what needs to be done. I can get our armies marching toward the Blight. She only cares about having power.
I think... I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think because you hardened him up from his quest earlier, I think this is a point where he really starts stepping up, basically, from the talk you had back at camp. Where before, I think if you didn't do that, he might still be unsure. Okay, and you're willing to give up your freedom?
If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Do you think you're ready to be king?
As ready as anyone ever is, I suppose. Which is to say, yes, I'm ready.
Alright, well, I want to talk to Nora.
Certainly.
What makes you a better choice than Alistair?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
You don't know that. He'll have my help in Aemon's.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
Are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
Of course you haven't. Who do you think I should choose? I'm just gonna ask it.
Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead Ferelden. I have proven this.
Alright, I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
Yes, this is another option, and it only is available as an option if you made a human noble that was female. No others, you'll be able to choose this option, just since you have a noble background. But I'm not gonna go that way. Doesn't fit my character. Okay, I believe Alistair and Honora plan to marry and rule jointly.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I mean, I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
I love how he's trying to, like, you know, do that speech like a voice, but it's coming off very obvious. Alright, have them get the armies moving.
As you know, the Archdemon has been spotted. The Blight is real and threatens to consume us. All of you, gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
I thought you'd be speechless. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way.
Oh, thanks. That should be interesting, shouldn't it? I suppose there are worse things that could happen to me other than becoming king and being hitched up to a beautiful woman. And Nora probably thinks she'll just be able to push me off to the side. But I'm not that person anymore. She won't be able to walk all over me.
Yeah.
This was always a possibility. I always feared it, but maybe there's nothing to fear. I might actually make a good king. You never know. I tell you what, though. I'll make a far better king if I have the right people by my side to help me once I'm on the throne. People like you.
But yeah, as I was saying, he's talking more about stepping up now. If you want me there, of course I will.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Alright, we have our destination. The final battle. Oscar disapproved. That was probably because of the point where I was talking about possibly making him a warden. Then we get a free point here. I don't know what I'm gonna put it in. I think I'm just gonna save it.
Right here, old pal.
So I don't think we're gonna get anything
What
new
about?
from the team.
All right.
So
Aye.
we might be ready to just get moving. Alright, as usual, we're gonna go ahead and pick Ogren. Let's see.
Yes.
Take Alistair with us.
Indeed.
And Morgan. Okay, I believe... Yes, he's back now. Wait, we can go back to Goldana's house?
Got it.
I don't recall that ever happening. Maybe I just never noticed it. Yeah, I've never been able to walk around in here. Okay. Never mind.
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist?
That we are. I think you set the trap on me. Better go down better than the last time.
No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it and... well, yours too. We're stealing the tears of Andraste. You care about the history. Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are.
Tell me about it.
There aren't many things as holy as the tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial.
Okay.
A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, the vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic.
I think it sounds kind of weird, but okay. Do the tears do anything?
They're holy, precious, and wet. But it's what they symbolize that's important.
Alright, so who has it now?
Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine tears of Andraste decades ago, and his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind. Afterwards, I'll see that the tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry.
Oh man. How do I get in?
We've tried under, now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go through it and find the real vault. That's all I know. I'll be waiting for you here.
That sounds good. I believe that is the only thing we actually have. Yeah. And get everyone going real quick here.